Yo, what is up? Welcome back. What is going on? It's your boy PJ Maniac the God. And today we're here for something different. No One Piece chapter this week. So no live reaction. And instead I'm gonna do like a little personal video. As you can tell by the title, these are my top 10 favorite main characters. And at first I was gonna do anime main characters just to like keep the niche and the theme of the channel. But the longer it took me to like break down my top 10 favorite anime MCs, I realized I just wanted to do top 10 MCs overall. So this is anime, cartoons, and live action shows. Just give you a little taste of who I like, why I like them. I'm hopefully gonna rant about every character for around a minute. And without any further delays, you should go like the video and subscribe. You thought we were finna start, but no. More important, like the video before we even get into it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Well, I promise we're gonna have some banger content coming soon. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. First up on the list, in the 10th spot, we have Monsieur Walter White. I don't know what I can say about Breaking Bad that hasn't been said already. It's a fantastic show. I never really cared for any of the characters, but I just cared for like what was going on. And strangely enough, I wanted the best for Walter. He's incredibly smart. Wasn't really funny, but like his sarcasm and just the way he acted had me laughing a lot. I know it wasn't because he was like intentionally supposed to be a funny character. I just thought a lot of the things he did was funny. A lot of the ways he talked, especially how he treated Jesse, was hilarious. He had so many great moments acting wise. When he found out his wife cheated with Ted, when he found out he didn't have any money, even when he found out he had cancer, just moment after moment, Walter White never failed to amaze me as a character. At number 9 on the list, we have Black Star. Now, Soul Eater was the first anime I ever watched. It's what really not the first anime I ever watched, but the first anime I ever watched all the way through. Like, I sat there and binged. And Black Star technically isn't like the main character. I guess it's like all three of them. Or Soul is like the main character because like it's named after him. However, he was the biggest star. As he said multiple times, he was going to become the biggest star and surpass God. And just his dickheadish nature, but also his crazy ambition, just drove me to seriously attach to Black Star, seriously like him. Coupled in the fact that he's incredibly funny, and every time he's on screen, Tsubaki was on screen. Well, pretty much every time he was on screen, Tsubaki was on screen, or he was fighting. And I love Tsubaki, so everything just boosts Black Star. Definitely one of my favorite main characters of all time. Now, entering on this list, we have our first full-on cartoon character, no anime, no live action. Bugs Bunny was literally the funniest thing outside of Tom and Jerry to me when I was growing up. And I was going to put Tom and Jerry, but, it's two different people. And I feel like Bugs is the best part of both of them. And he talks, which is even more funny. He literally was like the driving force of the Looney Tunes. His character interactions with every single person was always hilarious. Whether if it was Foghorn Leghorn, Lola, Elmer Fudd, Daffy, Bugs just doesn't miss. Has too many iconic moments. Literally like the basis of cartoon greatness. I love Bugs. Grew up watching Looney Tunes all the time. And I had to give shout outs to my mans and make sure he made it on the list. I don't know how many words I need to say for this one. Tony Stark literally fathered the MCU. I know technically the Incredible Hulk movie was first or whatever, but none of it would have went anywhere without him and the incredible performances he had throughout the entire universe. Greatest character development arc of all time in movies, TV shows, comics, anything. MCU Tony, you can find something that's a better character arc than what Tony had, leave a comment down below. But I love Tony, the person he was in first Iron Man movie, first Avengers, the cocky billionaire playboy, just didn't get along with others and all his other character traits, and see how he changed and grew. And not like even back then he was bad. He was always funny, always entertaining, and he just wrapped it all together. Now this is where it begins to get tricky. I feel like anyone here and up kind of interchangeable, except for number one. Number one is a solid number one. But my man's Naruto, if you couldn't tell by the hair and the headband behind my head. It's the first long anime I've ever watched. It was the first journey I've ever seen, cartoon-wise. So, like, kid cartoons, like, yeah, they might have been long, a lot of seasons, a lot of episodes, but we didn't see, like, character journeys and growth and development like that, like you've seen in Naruto. Like, we watched Naruto from a kid, even in some of his flashbacks, like, we've seen baby Naruto, all the way up to adult. Like, I watched Boruto, so I've seen pretty much all of Naruto's life, and seeing him just grow, become more powerful, become more respected, become more useful, was just a great journey all around. And I really like Naruto, and I appreciate his character. Now, this pick is the pick that made me decide to do all characters and not just anime or animated characters, because I cannot make a top 10 list of my favorite characters, period, without throwing Percy Jackson in there. Percy Jackson was the first, like, long series I've ever read, first book to last book, even with all the extras, like the the Egyptian series and the Roman series. First series I read all the way through. Percy Jackson was just that guy. Movies didn't really do it that justice. The first movie was great. I like this movie, but the way he was in the books, like, I strove to be like Percy Jackson. Me in 6th grade, there was nothing I wanted more than to be like Percy Jackson. So there's no way I can make this list without putting him on here, because he is the best book character I've seen. Final four, starting off with the greatest Uno player of all time, Eren Yeager. This is kind of like a newer feeling, because up like season 1 through 3, I never really had Eren as like one of the best main characters. Like, I thought he was good, served a good purpose for the show, made Attack on Titan more enjoyable, following him as the main character. But this final season, he is taking strides like I've never seen before. Like, completely changed my opinion on him. His character depth, his character thought process, just really how steadfast and determined he is, and like how he'll stand by who he know he is, and he wasn't let the world change him. I loved Eren. Really just, like, I kind of know what's going to happen in this next final part. I'm not looking forward to it, but Eren is him. He's definitely. Bear with me now. We almost done. In number 3, the man, the myth, the legend, the best cartoon character of all time, Rick Sanchez. My favorite cartoon character of all time. Let me not throw best out there, because that gets people triggered. I'm not as much of an asshole as Rick is. He's really, really down the dumps. But so many of the things he said and things he thinks I can relate to on a personal level. Not really gonna get into that because it's a little, but Rick, I love how smart he is and his view on the world due to his smartness. Like, his strive for knowledge has made him see the world differently. And I feel like that's a really relatable topic. And, I mean, he's one of the funniest characters I've ever seen, watched, read, anything. I love Rick Sanchez. And his chemistry with everybody in the show is immaculate. Now, as much as I love battle shonen anime, the ones that are, like, real political, like, high thought process type anime really hit different with me, because it just makes you think, and I like things that make me think. And this dude was a Light Yagami before I saw Light Yagami, because I saw Death Note way after I saw Code Geass. This was like my 3rd anime I've ever watched. And the way Lelouch is executed, the stuff he had to get done, like, I like people that are Mr. Get It Done. Like Walter, because he's Mr. Get It Done. Like Rick, because he's Mr. Get It Done. This is the bona fide blueprint of Mr. Get It Done. He had some hiccups along the way, but nothing could ever really stop him or put him down. I love the determination, the burning passion to do what he wanted to do. Not many top Lelouch. Actually, only one tops Lelouch. I don't think this is coming up as a surprise to anyone. Like, I'm a One Piece content creator. That's how I started the channel. My name's Maniac the Guy. Anyone who knows me in the past 2 years knows I'm a crazy One Piece fan. When I first started series, I was not in like the best place mentally, and the amount of joy and happiness I've got just from watching the show literally changed my life. And I actually watched it twice, and believe it or not, it's better the second time around. 1,000 freaking episodes twice. Luffy is my guy. I feel truly a part of the crew when I'm watching. And even when I was a kid, I wanted to be a trillionaire, the world's first trillionaire, just for freedom, so I could do what I want when I wanted. And that's Luffy's whole journey, just trying to be free. And I feel like that's the most relatable you can get. No matter what powers he has, he's just a super relatable character, and I love. But yeah, those are my top 10 main characters of all time. I'm thinking about doing a top 20 characters list. Like, it doesn't have to be main characters, just my top 20 favorite characters, so y'all can see the variation of how many characters I had to hold off of these lists, because they weren't the main person in their show. But I hope y'all enjoy. Like the video if you did. Subscribe, stay around. I promise we're gonna have more banger content coming soon. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe, and we out.